What's happening, Tech Timers? This is Andre of Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, where I review cool tech and everyday products that will make your lives just a little bit easier. And today I am coming to you live with no jive, as I review not one, but two products that will help to expand the brand new M1 Mac Mini. It's the RAM-POW USB to USB-C adapter and the TSUPY USB 3.0 hub. Can you dig it? Okay, Tech Timers, so before I get down to the nitty gritty, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell all below. And please share if you care. If you saw my previous video, then you know that I did a full review, well, a preliminary review on the brand new M1 Mac Mini. And if you didn't see that video, just go ahead and click on the link directly above. And if you don't see that link above, check the description below. Go ahead and watch that video now, and I'll just wait for you to get done. Okay, now that you've watched that video, you know that I really love this computer. It's by far the fastest and most powerful Mac I've ever owned. I've owned a ton of them. But you also know that there's one flaw. So what it all comes down to for me is the number of ports on the M1 Mac Mini versus the previous version, which is still on sale right now, the Intel version. As you can see, there are two less USB 4/Thunderbolt ports on the M1 Mac Mini. And currently I am using all of the ports. Of course, I've got, monitor A connected here. Monitor B is connected here via an adapter. I've got a cable here for charging. And then I've got my mouse and my keyboard connected to these two USBs. So if I want to connect another peripheral, then that's going to necessitate me unplugging something. And that's just not, desirable. So hence this video. Now that you understand where I'm coming from, let's get down to the get down. Okay, Tech Timers. So this is the charging cable that I have connected to the back of the M1 Mac Mini. And you can see, there it is. And of course, we'll take a closer look in just a little bit. And I decided to rethink this because charging is not the most important thing for me right now. The most important thing is to be able to get files off of my cell phones onto the computer. So what I decided to do was to get one of these. It's called the RAM-POW USB to USB-C adapter. And hopefully y'all can make that out. Nothing fancy. I'm not going to do any specs on this. What I'm going to do is go ahead and get this open right now so we can take a look at it. Tech Time tool being called into action once more. See, it's going to cut right there. Yowza! Got that. Let's get it out of the box. Instructions. Lifetime warranty, and there they are. Actually, I got two, some kind of aluminum, and what it's going to do is it's going to allow me to take the USB male, plug it into the USB female, and there's USB-C. Let me get the phone that's turned on. That way I'll be able to connect my phone directly to the computer. Let's turn this on. Okay, Tech Timers, so I ran into a little bit of a snag, and I'll show you all exactly what I'm talking about. So I've got this connected. I'll use this cable to demonstrate. I've got this connected to the back of the M1 Mac Mini, and of course, this is the end that I was plugging into the cell phone. So I plugged it into all three of my cell phones, and absolutely nothing happened on the computer. I use Android file transfer to transfer files back and forth. So all of my phones are set to transfer once they're connected to a computer. Nothing happened. So what I did was I removed this end from the phone, plugged this end into the back of the computer, and plugged the USB-C into the phone and it works fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my phone back on. I'm going to point this at the screen. Well, the computer just went off. And let's get that reasonably straight. And you'll see when I connect it to the phone, there are my files. So easy fix, just make sure that this end is plugged into your computer. Okay, let's get a move on. Let's get a groove on. Okay, Tech Timers, so that was the easy part. Now let's go ahead and really turn this mother out. This is the TSUPY USB 3.0 expansion hub. This will allow me to add other connections to this computer without unplugging and plugging up to the rear of the computer. So once again, let's get out the TechTime tool. Yowza! Let's get it out of the bag. Nothing fancy about the bag at all. Warranty card. There's the unit. USB here. USB 3.0. Two more USB 3.0. SD card slots. Full size and micro. Micro SD. Connects via USB. So it's powered by USB, and there's your power light. There's the bottom. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this connected. But before I do that, let's take a look at the specs. Okay, so here are the TSUPY USB 3.0 hub specs. Ports capability 5-in-1. USB 3, it has 3 ports. Card slots, it has 2. SD, SDHC, micro SD, and TF. The power cable is 4 feet long. It's powered by USB port from computer. Backwards compatible with USB 2.0, 1.1, 1.0. Card reader slots, they support up to 512 gigabytes. Dimensions are 3.9 inches by 1.3 inches. By 0.43 inches, and it weighs 66 grams. It's made out of tough plastic and silicone, and it supports Windows, Mac, Linux, Chrome. I guess you could add Unix, etc., etc., etc. So now let's get down to the get down. Okay, Tech Timers. So now I've got my keyboard connected directly to the TSUPY USB hub. It's connected right here. Let's take a look at that screen right there. I'm going to put in a micro SD card. Let's get that in. And you see it just showed up on the screen right there. Right here. And when it comes to micro SDs, it could only read one at a time. I'm going to put in this micro SD card adapter. Put that in. As you can see, that just popped up on the screen right here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to leave that in for. Let's see what happens. I'm going to plug in a thumb drive. That just popped up right there. I'm going to put in another thumb drive. See? Whoops. Right there. And you can see. So now I've got a micro SD card. I've got a thumb drive and another thumb drive. So what I intend to do is keep this connected, of course, because when I need to plug in, I'm going to plug in right from here. Let's get rid of those. And actually, this is a good way to keep an external hard drive connected to your computer. And I'm going to do that in just a second. I've got a 500 gig hard drive right here. I've got a bunch of those old hard drives lying around. You know, backup drives. There it is. So let's just put that right there. Connection. And I have this split between 2 drives, so when it shows up, it's only showing up as 1. But anyway, you see, there it is, 1 and 2. Backup and system reserved. So let me get rid of that. And it's going to ask me if I want to eject all of them, which I will. And so that's a great way to expand the storage, because this unit, this Mac Mini, I have the 256 gigabyte version. I wanted to get the base model, so to speak. But what else is important to me is to be able to charge like my headphones that's just hanging over here. And I've got one here on the other monitor. Headphones, you can probably just make it out right there. And some headphones right there. So whenever one pair goes down, I charge up the other. So I will probably keep a charging cable right there. Dedicated charging port now on the USB hub. And once again, dedicated transfer cable for my cell phones. So I think this is going to be the setup for me. I like it this way. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, Tech Timers, so what did we learn today? We learned that both the RAM-PAL USB to USB-C adapter, as well as the TSUPY 3.0 USB hub, do exactly what they were designed to do. I think that this is an excellent way for me, for my needs, for me to transfer from my phone to the computer, to have a dedicated transfer port, and also to have a hub where I can, you know, expand the storage, as well as connect other peripherals if I need to, without going into the back of the computer. So this is $3.49 on Amazon for a pair. This is $13.75 off of Amazon. Now keep in mind, there are all types of adapters and hubs that are designed for your needs, but right now these are the 2 that meet my needs. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews Rating System. If I like a product, I give it a right on. If I don't like it, it's right off. If I really like it, groovy, man. If I really don't like it, it's jive turkey. Well, because both of these items do exactly what I need, they suit my needs perfectly, I'm going to give both of them a groovy, man. So check these out on Amazon if you want. And like I said, if these don't work for you, there are all types of products that can be used on your brand new Apple M1 Mac Mini. Great little computer. Don't forget to check out my review. And keep in mind, here on Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, all of the opinions expressed are my own. I don't get paid to do this, and I purchase all of the products with my own money. So thank you for hanging out with me. Enough said. Keep on trucking, and I will catch you on the flip side in my next video. Now, can you dig that?